Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
Trump, tax bill deals major blow to Obamacare. President Donald Trump said Wednesday that the GOP-led tax reform bill essentially repeals the controversial 2010 health care law pushed for and signed into law by then-President Barack Obama. Trump's comments on the matter came hours after Senate Republicans successfully passed the final version of the tax reform legislation in the upper chamber of Congress. Praising the bill during a cabinet meeting later in the day, the president told reporters that the bill does what Senate Republicans failed to do earlier this year: repeal Obamacare. When the individual mandate is being repealed, that means Obamacare is being repealed, Trump said. So in this bill, not only do we have massive tax cuts and tax reform, we have essentially repealed Obamacare and will come up with something that will be much better. Trump was referring to a provision of the legislation that repeals the individual mandate, one of the most criticized aspects of Obamacare. The mandate forces Americans to either prove that they have health care, or else pay a fine. Trump once again reiterated that Obamacare has been repealed in this bill. But the president indicated he did not want to emphasize this point up until now so that the fake news media wouldn't talk about it. "We didn't want to bring it up," he said. "I told people specifically, be quiet with the fake news media because I don't want them talking too much about it because I didn't know how people would, but now that it's approved I can say, the individual mandate on healthcare where you had to pay not to have insurance, has been repealed." The president was correct in that the tax reform bill gets rid of the individual mandate, but as pointed out by The Hill, Obamacare is not entirely repealed. The individual marketplaces will stay in place, as will Medicaid expansion and other aspects of the Affordable Care Act. Congressional Republicans attempted to repeal Obamacare earlier this year, and in the House, they were successful. The bill did not get past the Senate, though. GOP Senators John McCain of Arizona, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine all opposed the measure. But early Wednesday, Republicans gained a major legislative win, as tax reform passed in the upper chamber with 51 votes. Later in the day, the House, which had to re-vote on the measure due to a technicality, also passed the legislation, thus finally sending the bill to Trump's desk. Following Senate passage of the legislation, Trump took to Twitter to praise the bill, as well as Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. "I could have not asked for a better or more talented partner," Trump said of McConnell. "Our team will go on to many more victories." What do you think? Scroll down to comment below.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.